Welcome to the only daily podcast focusing on compliance news of the day. Each morning, start your day with a cup of coffee and Tom Fox, the voice of compliance, to hear about 4 of the top compliance, corruption, or leadership stories you will need to start your day. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network.
March 26, 2021, the Suez Canal edition. And we begin with that story as a single ship has blocked the Suez Canal. It took 10 years and 1.5 million laborers to build the canal, and in 2021, one ship brought it to a standstill. It has clogged side to side the entire canal. It was not clear what caused it, whether it was a sandstorm, equipment failure, or human error. Nevertheless, this has caused a major disruption of worldwide trade. Fully 10% of all trade goes through the Suez Canal, and particularly energy sends a lot of shipping through the canal, of course, coming from the Middle East and up through the Suez Canal and over to Europe and America. So we could have some major disruptions. I'm not sure how many of you had full blockage of the Suez Canal on your dance card for potential risk in 2021, or at least Q1, but it appears that may be a situation. The people who are trying to free it say it could be weeks before they are able to offload enough weight and get enough power to turn the ship so that it opens the canal. So a major disaster for maritime shipping and for the worldwide supply chain. Next up, Ford Motor Company lost a major lawsuit at the Supreme Court this week, and that case said that people who purchase Ford vehicles, even if they are not the original purchasers, can sue in the home state where they live or where the accident happened. Ford wanted all suits either in Michigan, where Ford's based, or where the vehicle was sold. The Supreme Court said that's really an inane legal position for a major mass producer of consumer products to take, and a major loss for Ford is they will now have to fight state court liability in all 50 states, something they've probably been doing for quite some time, though. In the Send in the Clouds music episode, the NCAA has hired a law firm to examine gender equity gaps. If anyone has seen the humorous videos from the women's NCAA Final Four, everyone knows how badly the women have been treated. They can't even use the word March Madness. And now the NCAA claims it's going to investigate it. Given its paucity for doing nothing, as in nothing, particularly for women's sports, and focusing only on the Big Five football conferences, the NCAA is in a very bad position. And with equity and equality forefront in the minds of this Congress, it's going to be interesting to see the fallout. Clearly, the NCAA is trying to get ahead of this, but once again, given the music of Send in the Clowns, it probably will not do anything and absolve itself of all liability and culpability. And finally, tech industry leaders were back up in front of Congress today, trying to justify why they have behaved so badly. Mark Zuckerberg blamed the January insurrection not on his platform, but on Trump. Twitter took some responsibility. So it appears a day of tech reckoning is coming, and that these big tech firms will receive some sort of regulation. Whether the Republicans will support anything, given their negative attitude that anything the Biden administration brings up is to be seen. But the Democrats seem very intent on reining in the literal big tech machines. The Daily Compliance News is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network and a proud member of C-Suite Radio. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow.